Welcome back, guys, for another episode. Today we are outside in the park, on the grass, in nature, and we are loving to move. I love being outside, guys, using my body as my tool on the floor. I want to give you guys some insight to empower you guys to move on a daily basis. It is super important, guys. 5 minutes, half an hour, you gotta move. There are no excuses. Find something, your hardwood floor, on the grass, on the carpet, inside, wherever you can, just move. You're gonna be thankful you did. Here, guys, working on the low bridge inspired by Ido Portal. The key part here is to work on shifting your weight forward while you bring your hands behind you, opening up your chest. It is really good for that hip extension and working on shoulder range of motion. Here we have the QDR, another move inspired by Ido Portal. I really like this movement because it does really begin to engage your full body by also trusting your core. The key part here, guys, is to really try to tuck your elbow in. That is necessary to the max. And it has to just sit on top of the hip bone or right next to it. If it doesn't quite fit in, it's not going to be secure. So make sure you don't skip that stage of having your elbow tucked into your hip. That has to be accomplished first. If it's too much work, you can relax your head on the floor. It gives you a little bit more contact, 3 points of contact. I feel a little bit more secure, so I can lift off my head, but my knees are still tucked in. I'm working on the beginner version here, and as I get better, I can extend my hips out. Worked on a little freestyle here. My intentions with this was just to kind of roll along the grass, feeling nature a little more, and really just use my upper body, especially my shoulders and head, and my toes, and try to work around in a circle from left to right. And there really isn't a formula here, guys. My intentions were just to crisscross my feet left over right or under, whatever worked well at the moment, and I kind of played with it. I kind of just thought about where I was in space and try to turn around using my shoulders and my toes, and I really enjoyed it because it really began engaging parts that I don't necessarily engage in this manner. So I was pretty pleased with the results, and hopefully you guys can try it out. This was actually one of my favorite movements from today's session. I really enjoyed it, guys. It is great for working on balance, and I try to include this into my routine as often as possible because it does really challenge my balance in a different perspective. The goal here, guys, is to go onto your toes, have your heels come off the floor on the grass, wherever you are, and try to balance, try to keep straight, and your body will naturally kind of go forward and backwards, and your goal is kind of resist that by shifting your upper body with that counterbalance, and give it a shot, guys. It's really great, and I really find that connection building, and my ankles getting stronger and stronger the more I do these, and I think you guys will love it. The good old front splits. Guys, these are a killer, so be ready because it is intense. If you need a little assistance, you can grab some yoga blocks for your hands or some high boxes just for that balance part, because this part is big on balance. And my intentions is to go as far as I can in my lunge position on my front heel, back toe, and I try to hold that and move dynamically and statically through different range of motions. I'm testing different positions, and I find these are a killer for the hamstrings and the hip flexors. Here working on the side splits, guys. Great, effective for another hip range of motion exercise. The goal here is to have your legs fully straight and try to work on bending from the hips and putting your hamstrings and hips in different range of motions by challenging yourself to balance here dynamically and statically. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like it, share with a friend, comment below, subscribe above, and stay tuned for some awesome movement going forward. Ciao for now, and remember, move with a purpose.